Okay, folks, gonna collect up some tinder here and see about getting us a fire going. First thing gonna collect is you see some of this dry grassy stuff here that has these little where is it, little whoops, puffy seed heads on them. So gonna put some of that in my little tinder box and then be back with you in a bit. Got some more tinder here. This is some sort of thistly, downy kind of flower. It's dry. It's way off the ground, which is always what you want. Something dry and off the ground. You can, I don't know if you can see some of the things flying off of there. So into the tinder box it goes. Okay, so we got this piece of wood here that I guess somebody sawed off to get off the trail, and it's been broken. You can actually see the heartwood here. Try and get it from this end. Here's the round, and then right there's the actual heartwood section. That's pretty neat, but see if I can't salvage some of it. It feels really dry on the outside here. It's dead standing from long ago, so get a chunk off of this and make up some shavings. Okay, back with our little stick here. I just cut some of it off, and then just to check it, and turns out by the shape of or the color of this heartwood here and the sapwood there, and the fact that it's almost rotted up and whatnot, I'm gonna call this black locust. There's a whole bunch of it around this area here, so, and just in the shape that it's in and still standing, reminds me of a bunch of old fence posts back in Virginia. So pretty positive this here would be black locust. Alright, so we got a dead pine tree here. You can see it shaking. It's about ready to fall down, and it's got all these busted off branches that have been broken off from long ago. Got this guy here sticking out, and right here you can see where I shaved some of the wood away. There's our pitch wood. Now, it may not be the best quality, straight from the stump or whatnot, but it's a lot easier to snap this branch off here, stick it in our pocket, and make some shavings for our fire. That's what we're going to do. Also to note, some of the more rotted trees, you can bust out these knots with your axe here, or maybe even just kick them out, and then you got a pine knot which will burn like crazy too. Okay, found me a dead birch tree, broken off here. It's pretty rotted, but I think I can salvage some of the bark here, at least for scrape it up as some tinder. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Okay, here we go. Got pretty much everything but the tinder prepped. Always do that last, so it stays the driest. I got the very small tips of pine branches. All this wood is just dead pine, snapped right off of dead trees. Those are the very small tips, which would be smaller than pencil lead. And then next to it here we have around about pencil lead and a little bigger, and right there's about pencil stick, and then here we get into finger size there. Right here is that piece of birch bark. I didn't scrape any up. I'm gonna use it as a platform. Everything's pretty wet out here today. And then right there is the piece of pine pitch wood that I collected earlier. That piece of very dry dead black locust that I had collected a while back, and inside the tin is a bunch of dried grass and some little bit of the wood shavings from the locust. I'm gonna prep up some more tinder and then okay. Here's a bunch of the grasses and some of the shaved black locust that I had collected a few days ago. It's been in this tin, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the black locust shavings here and set them aside in a little fuzzy stick, and go ahead and get all this out of there. I'm going to break it apart a little bit here and try and work it into a little bundle. Get the tin out of the way. Okay, then. Okay, right here is just a whole bunch of pitchwood and black locust shavings. So it's gonna go right down into the grasses here. And get my furrow rod out. It's just gonna be a standard light my fire furrow rod, and I just use the back of my knife, get it unhooked from my dummy cord here. So I got all my preparations done. You always want to have everything prepped and ready to go. So I'm gonna take my furrow rod and just put it right in the middle there, and there we go. Okay, nope. Alright, take two. So much for all my preparations, eh? Let me try this again. Some of the rocks out of the way. Get in there good. There we go. Alrighty, making a mess out of this one. Got my really small pieces here. And we got us a little bit of fire here.